so Rowan's actually on vacation and he told me that he's going to a concert on Monday and he doesn't have earplugs to protect his hearing. And as we know, he needs some protection. So I thought, let me go to Amazon and find the best concert earplugs and just buy a bunch of them. My budget's 100 euros, so let's see what we can find. All right, we're on Amazon.nl because we are in the Netherlands. Concert earplugs. Let's see. All right, I'm going to filter a couple of things here. I'm going to say Prime because he needs it soon. And I'm going to do customer reviews of 4 stars and up because we only want the best for Rowan and his precious ears. Okay, we're not going to buy these kinds of foam disposable earbuds, or we're going to buy ones which are reusable. So first off, I'm seeing something which is pretty cheap. They're called Oziu, not sure. But apparently they are for concerts as well. And XS, small, medium, large. 28 decibels of noise cancelling. Let's do this one. Add to basket. Okay, let's go back. What else do we have? Then we've got over here one from Alpine. Let's check that one out. Music safe, 2 interchangeable filter levels, reusable, so that's good. Comes with a nice little lip balm, chapstick kind of case. Pretty cool. Okay. They're partners of the Amsterdam Dance event. Not sure which concert he's going to. This should do the trick. Let's see. Okay, you can choose between 19 and 22 decibels. It's just one set. Universal shape, molds to fit most ears. Okay, it'll fit any ear. It's got the little music theme. I think Rowan's gonna like this one. Add to basket. Okay, we're at about 30 euros now, so we still got budget for more. Loop Experience. Hey, now that is a brand I recognize. Blah, 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 concerts and festivals. That's great. Looks like a lot of sizes, cool models as well. They are a bit more expensive, so they got the money to pay good models, I guess. Okay, comes in a bunch of colors, gold, rose gold, silver. I think I'll just stick to black. Let's get this one as well, add to basket. This one is the most expensive until now. So our budget quota just went up to 71 euros. So maybe we can fit in 1 or 2 more. Let's see, earpiece. What's this? For festivals, concerts, cool. Okay, it's got some filters, looks like. My question is again, what about sizes? Okay, what's included? Aluminium housing, filter for 20 decibels, plus 6 Pro Contour earplugs, 3 small, 3 medium for perfect fit. Let's hope he's a small or medium. Ooh, nice. Big brands here, some partners. Ooh, this one's pricey. This one's on the loop level, actually. Okay, well, that one's going into the basket, and that is it. We've reached our budget. It's actually a little bit above 111, but we're happy to spend for Rowan. Well, let's see what he has to say.
What I say is always protect your hearing, kids.
Namaste, we're DHRME. Defending hearing. Rowan mandates education.
All right, so the 4 products came in time.
Yes.
Thank you for ordering.
No
I was
worries.
on vacation. Good job.
Got your back, I got your ears. So how was the concert? Where'd you go?
I shot a few clips. Here they are. It was bloody good.
And was it bloody good?
It was bloody good.
Okay.
Well, the concert was good. I was not too happy with the sound. It was at Melkweg in Amsterdam.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was not happy with the sound quality there. I think the problem of reviewing too many sound products, you start judging sound everywhere.
Did you stand there doing a review of the sound system there?
Yeah, no. I was busy protecting my ears with these 4 wonderful products.
So which ones do we have here?
As you can see on the shaft here, we have at the top the Alpine, we have the earpiece, we have the loop, and we have the Oziu.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Of course.
Okay.
There is no other way.
Good.
So let's start with maybe the earpiece.
Yeah?
First off, I love the name. So yeah, it's a nice name. It has a nice aluminium case. I must say now, after having actually used these at concerts, these aluminium cases, which kind of look nice and, you know, good protection, having to do this in the middle of a concert is a pain in the butt. Yeah, I'm sure they protect the product, but yeah, I was not too thrilled about this.
Okay. Because when I was looking at this, I was like, oh, I like that, you know?
I like it.
Yeah.
It looks nice. But if you're in a busy concert and you see how busy it was there, with literally no room to move, it's a pain in the butt. Okay. But so aside from the inconvenience of having to unscrew this, I think it's a good one because you also get a hook to kind of hook it onto your keys or something. The thing I like about the earpiece is It's plug and play, and you get multiple sizes.
Oh, interesting. So
Yeah, you see how easy it is to get out as well. So I used kind of the medium size here, and so the good thing here is you get this kind of tab. So the thing kind of goes into your ear. So to pull it out, you do need this tab, which is nice that it's there. And how you put it in is you have to pull up one of your ears, take this and put it in as much as it goes. So it kind of almost goes completely into your ear, and you have this tab on top and you can pull it out.
it doesn't disappear into your ear.
No. And there is no attachments or anything. You just get different sizes. You choose the size you want, and that's the one that goes into your ear.
Okay.
I left all the rest in the box, and
Take the ones
two that fit me, I took with me. So that's kind of what I did for all of them.
Do you remember what the size was?
I think this was medium.
Medium. Okay. Cool. So for the earpiece, actually, when I was ordering it, I made sure that there were multiple sizes. Did you get multiple sizes? How's the sizing situation?
You made sure it was correct, yes. There were 3 sizes. And the good thing is, like, for each size, you get 3 of them. So even if you lose one, you have a spare, basically.
Ah, that's considerate.
So that's really nice. That wasn't there with any of the others. So that's a positive selling point for the earpiece, yeah. And you get 3 sizes. I use the medium.
Okay.
You get a small and a large next to them.
Okay. And what about, like, reducing the amount of noise that you can suppress?
So this is interesting because you chose this while ordering, right? Because it was kind of confusing, the ordering screen on Amazon. But if you look at this box, and we just kind of had this discussion as well, you see it says 20. So that's the kind of noise isolation you're going to get. You get 3 different colors. So you get a clear filter, goes into the back of these. But while ordering, you can order 2 others, right?
Yeah.
There was a red and a blue. And
Correct.
What was the...
Yeah, so the red one was 24 dB suppression, and the lower one was 16. I forgot what the color was, but indeed you can get different colors.
Let's do a wardrobe change. I think they're comfortable. Not the most comfortable, but they're okay. What I didn't like was what they did with the sound. It was like a bloaty mess. Like, there were no mids, there were no highs. They were very similar for me to like those foam plugs you get.
Yeah, okay.
So like, why am I spending so much? Is it just for a fancy aluminum case? Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily recommend these for sound. So what it does do well is attenuation. So overall volume was dampened. So, but it's again for me like foam earplug, right? It's just killing the volume. And for a very expensive piece, overall for $40, I don't think it really blew my mind.
Okay. And guys, $40 was the most expensive along with the loop. So this is on the higher end.
This is on the higher end.
And so would you say you would enjoy the music with these in?
For me,
not.
But again, the disclaimer here is the sound itself wasn't very great there. Okay. So the mids and the treble was already quite poor. The drums were louder than everything else.
What's your score out of 10 for these?
Oof. I'll give it a 6. And that's basically because you get many tips and the design.
Because in a busy concert, I'm sure you'll drop or lose or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So that...
Nice.
This one goes out of the shaft. Let's leave these 3 in now.
Okay. What's up next?
So the next is the Dutch brand that you purchased.
I did not know that they were Dutch.
Yeah. So this is the Alpine hearing protection. What's it called?
Music Safe.
The Alpine Music Safe plugs. And yeah, this kept me safe from music for sure. So this is also in the Netherlands. You get this like almost at every like practice place. Like when I used to go for band practice, they used to always have Alpine.
So this is a familiar brand.
This is a familiar brand. I've already owned it. I already had one, but I couldn't find it, so that's
perfect.
Too bad. Good thing here is you can adjust the amount of attenuation you get.
Okay.
And they have a lot more in terms of measurements. So if you're looking over here, you can see for the gold, they have a set of measurements. And for the silver, they have a set of measurements.
So what do you mean with gold and silver?
Gold does more with attenuation. So
is that a certain tip?
It's quieter.
Or is that a
I'll show you.
Okay.
And silver has a lesser attenuation, so more volume.
Okay. So it lets in more.
Lets in more.
Okay.
Exactly. So gold and silver, and how that works is, so if you see, again, just like the earpiece, you have this opening here. These are those gold and silver things. So in these, I have the silver tips, and on the other side, you can actually keep your tips themselves. Yeah, so 2 sides to this story. But you can see here, the A in here is gold. So here I was using the gold tips at the end of the concert because I started with silver. I felt like, you know what, it's not really great, so not doing much.
Yeah.
It is better than the earpiece for kind of the mids. So you can hear a bit more of the mids. But overall, the attenuation is also lower. So you hear much more of the concert. And that's one thing I learned here. If you're going to a concert, buy earplugs that let in the maximum amount of sound. And that sounds kind of stupid.
Yeah.
But if you are blocking your ears so much that you can't hear the concert, At one point, I was like, why am I here?
Right.
Because I can't hear anything, and all I could hear was and that kind of, the low bass notes reverberating. So my tip would be buy something that lets in the maximum amount of sound. Yeah. So
counterintuitive.
it is counterintuitive, but so again, I would give these a rating of maybe 6.5, 7 maybe.
Okay.
Because it let in more mids.
So
because
better.
you can adjust the amount of noise cancellation. Problem here is you only get these 2 tips. You lose them and you are screwed.
Okay, for both the gold and silver pieces as well as the actual.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So there's no backup in the box. So you see, I've used all of my tips here. So these were where the 4 things rested, and this is where the 2 tips rested.
So if I'm seeing that right, it only came with one size.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
There's only one size of.
And it's supposed to be universal, so it kind of molds to your ear? Because that's what I look for when I ordered these.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't see anything about size, but these are also like the, oh God, it's stuck now. This is so annoying, man.
That's good to mention.
Yeah, this is also annoying. You see now that these 2 are stuck inside, it's so hard to get them out. Look, I'm literally, you have a pen or something?
Yes, I'm at a concert with a pen. Yeah.
So yeah, both of these are double flange, and that's why they kind of go deeper in your ear.
Okay.
I like the implementation of this pull tab better.
Exactly. Yeah.
Although these are like, because it's a hard end, they're not going to get.
Right. So you grab onto that.
You grab onto this when you pull out for your protection.
Yeah.
You grab
Once
onto
you're done.
this and then you yank it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So that's the Alpine. I would give it a 6.5.
Okay. And in terms of fit, was it the same? Did you feel like?
I would say it was kind of the same.
It was kind of the same. Okay.
Yeah. But I would give your piece more points on that because you have more sizes.
Multiple sizes. Yeah. Okay.
The one brand we heard a lot about was the Loop, right?
Yeah.
That's the expensive brand, but we also found this guy.
Yeah.
Which is OZU-E.
Yeah, I'll remember that.
And I like this kind of case much better.
And this was the cheapest. This was $12.
Yeah. So now actually we're going up in terms of the music quality.
So now I see you're ordering here. What you're doing?
Yeah. No, that was just
No?
coincidence. So you basically get this kind of hook thing.
Yeah.
And you plug this into your ear like this, or I think like this, and then you twist it in.
Okay.
It locks into place.
Okay.
And then you have that kind of semicircle thing to pull out.
Yeah.
And I like the case way better. So much easier. You just open it. You just open and you close and you open. Whoops. It falls down. That's not good. And then you close. Right? So overall, I like the case system on these 2 much more. This is obviously copied from this.
Yeah.
I thought that the highs came out better on the OZUE compared to the previous 2.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So the OZUE, you get 4 sizes. So this is very easy to also take off and put back. So a lot of positives on the OZUE.
Okay.
For the price.
Yeah.
Your life, your volume, as they say.
Nice slogan.
Minus 28 dB.
Yeah.
Again.
Just a quick question on the hook though. If you lose that, you're done, right? They don't give you extra hooks in the.
No, that's
only the
that's
tips
that's the central part of the thing on which the tips attach. So yeah, you're not gonna get more of those.
No. Okay.
But overall, I was impressed for the price.
Okay.
I think the 3rd best on this list.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and one thing I found with these is I was kind of like with the OZU and the Loop.
Yeah.
Is I could kind of twist them a little bit to adjust, almost like volume control. And I was thinking, hey, maybe we should make a product like that, which you can actually change the volume based on that. But other than that, I really like that I could do that, and they didn't really come off because they go so deep.
Yeah.
That even if they're half out there, you're still kind of safe. So that was the OZUE.
Yep.
Pretty good value for money, I would say. And then we have the most expensive, right? Also the most expensive.
It shares the price with the earpiece at $40.
Yeah. Then we have the Loop.
Yeah.
And first of all, cool design, all this circle thing and all that. In the box, you get a bunch of stuff. You get a whole manual. Then you get foam tips. You get silicone tips. And you get something called mute rings. I'll tell you what those are.
Okay.
So this same idea of the case as the OZUE. But you see that it kind of fixes into the case.
Cool.
So you're not gonna kind of lose it or whatever. Not like this at least.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Or you have to know where to kind of shove it in, otherwise you're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I'm seeing different colors, man.
you're seeing different colors, so that's not a problem with you, I can tell you. So you see there's a white ring here and there's no white ring here. So these are called the mute rings. So this one lowers the volume by 5 dB even more. So this is one of the, just like the Alpine, I think this is adjustable volume.
And how many adjustments can you do?
So I think it's just one. It's just -5 dB.
Okay.
You have one that is white and one that's black. That's the only difference.
It's a color choice.
I lost one on this one because I thought, okay, as I said, I realized I need to let in more volume.
Yeah.
So I went with like both the rings in it.
Yeah.
And then I realized, okay, this is like too quiet for me because I'm at a concert. I also I can feel the bass in my chest.
But you can't.
I can't hear it in my ears. So it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
So then I took off one and I think I put it in my pocket and then it just fell off.
Okay.
So that's another problem with these rings in a busy concert. Don't want to be removing them.
But do you think at some point people would just like set this and forget it and not be adjusting rings depending on where they are, what they're listening to? Take all of these things with me to a concert and start like...
I'll come to that at the end. Okay. I have very strong thoughts about hearing protection in general.
Okay.
But in terms of sound, the loop, for me, was the best.
Okay.
Like the best presentation of the highs. Without the mute rings, it was overall the best experience.
Okay. Why?
Just
the sound.
The sound was much better.
Okay, it sounded as natural as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm going to show you a big but. Because we have these kind of 4 products here.
Yeah.
We bought them, we spent money on them. You're going to get an honest opinion from us. And the honest opinion for me, Kevin, is these things are horrible to listen to a concert with. They're awful.
I searched for specific concert plugs for you.
They are concert plugs, but look, so what I did was, there were 2 opening bands and then there was the main act.
Okay.
And for the main act, I had a couple of songs I really wanted to listen to.
Okay.
So what I did was, most of the cover band stuff, I was testing these earplugs. I was like, fine, I can't listen to this song.
Yeah.
They were good bands, but I was okay with missing out because, I was protecting my hearing at that point.
Okay.
But once the main act came on, the first couple of things, I started doing the volume adjustment, like I said, turning it a bit, hearing it a bit, okay, one off and one on and stuff like that. And then when the main track came in, I was like, screw this, I'm at a concert. Why am I at a concert if I,
you didn't protect your ears?
I did. So the thing about hearing protection is it's cumulative, right?
Yeah.
It's how much dB you expose your hearing to over a period of time.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to 2 loud songs versus 2 hours of loud songs, there's a huge difference.
Right.
So in that sense, these protected my ears. So that's my conclusion. Use these for the
opening acts.
For the opening acts, indeed. Yeah. And if there's a track you really want to rock out to, just do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think these are good to have. I'm going to use them in the future as well.
But not for concerts.
But not for the main act.
So where else would you use these if not for concerts?
We actually used these, right, when we were at CES in 2024.
Yeah.
It was very loud, the convention center, and a lot of places were quite loud.
And that's the thing with sound. You get used to it very quickly, and
true.
then you don't realize how much you're being exposed to, right?
Right.
And that's what you were talking about it being compounded.
Yes, exactly.
Damage to your ears, yeah.
And we got the Sennheiser Pro Tex.
We did, yeah. So it comes in this little, faux leather pouch, which you can, hang in your keychain, which I've done here. And what's interesting is this is actually a cross between the earpiece and the Alpine, actually, because these little plastic thingies with the Sennheiser logo on it, you can replace with another color, and then they change the amount of attenuation and, volume that's suppressed. And it has these pull tabs as well, so you can easily remove them from your ears. These are triple flange, though, as you can see.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a bit of a difference. And the reason I asked you that is because I do use it in many situations.
Oh, really?
So if I'm in very busy streets, or there's a lot of, street performances or music or parades, King's Day, I'm using these.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I've said this before. I think noise cancelling has maybe made me quite sensitive to music, and I don't quite enjoy concerts and all of that.
Okay.
If I do have to go to one, definitely taking these with me.
Yeah, for sure.
And I pop them in. I was on vacation in India, pretty loud. Also was using these. So I'm quite happy that I have these.
I'm going to do what you've done with the Sennheiser. I'm going to hang one of these on my keychain. I think it's going to be the loop.
Okay.
And the loop was the most comfortable.
Yeah.
And
so it's going to be without the white ring then?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
All right.
Thanks, guys, for watching. This was obviously made possible because, we had a little bit of money and we thought, let's protect this guy's ears so he can still test earbuds and sound quality. But thanks for watching, for subscribing, for liking, and also, financially supporting us, because we've got YouTube members and patrons.
At different tiers, we got our popsicles, we got our icicles, we got our tested tier members, as well as these beautiful Fakman tier supporters.
Thanks to Rachel, Rads Panda, and Paula. Thank you very much.
You've been using protection.
And we've been DHRME.
Do we?
Do we?